All right, guys, fire away.
Hi, Coach. So, you guys seem to be handling the press well, decently well early in the game, and then things kind of unraveled from there. What changed in terms of handling their press?
Uh, you know, we made shots early, so I think that certainly helps, right? Um, I thought, any pressing team, I think, they're counting on that they wear on you a little bit over time, and so they're good at what they do, and we didn't handle it as well as we needed to. Um, we had some mistakes in the flow of the game that were critical, and and then they get pretty excited when they get some turnovers and they play better. So we needed to handle their push much better than we did.
What makes their press so unique and so special?
Well, they've got good pieces. I mean, you got super quick guards. They've got good instincts. They like it. You can tell they feed off of it. And it's just, it's become kind of this particular group. It's DNA with Quinterly and Harrison at the top of that. They're very, very quick. And so if you make the slightest mistake, they make you pay for it.
Did you have any type of special game plan going in to kind of tone down the press and limit those opportunities for West Virginia?
Yeah, you didn't see it? We did. We did. We saw it occasionally, but not often enough.
How much of the struggling shooting tonight was just missing open shots, and how much of it was maybe unable to create?
Well, we're a pretty good defensive team as well, and we fly around. So, part of that is not just the turnovers you get. You get teams rush a shot, get uncomfortable. And so I just didn't think that – I felt like we were surviving the press as opposed to attacking it. And, when you're surviving it, yeah, you might make a shot here or there, but we did not have a consistent attack. We did not look like we were picking them apart. It looked like, we might break it, but it still didn't look like we were in attack mode. So I just think that's all part of a team that traps, and, we certainly trap some. We trap some ball screens, and when we're disruptive, they miss open shots too because they're just a little bit rushed. And I thought their press had both effects on us, turnovers and some rush shots.
And what makes playing in this building so hard? West Virginia's still undefeated in it.
Oh, I think, players. If you've got bad players, the building's not going to win you any games. You got to have good players. I don't think there's any, there's no, I don't really have a great answer other than they have really good players and they're a good team. Their fans are good. Fans support them. It's a 2:00 afternoon game. It was a solid crowd, I thought. So, I just think they have good players, and they certainly play well at home. But they're a good team. They're a good team. They do this to a lot of people.
Coach, I'm sure you've been asked probably quite a bit over the previous 7 games. This is now the 8th game without Lee. How much of a difference could she have made in a game like this? And then obviously with her coming back kind of late in the season at a crucial point, it's obviously going to make you guys look a lot different at a very crucial part of the season.
Yeah, well, I thought the one kid that Jordan Thomas had a great day, and we did not have a matchup for her, and certainly our center struggled with her, and Lee's a veteran. She's been through it, physical, size, all of that. But that was a matchup that gave us a lot of problems today. She played very well, and we really didn't have an answer. We tried to front her. She did a good job of sealing us, and she did a really good job and played really well today. We look like we're getting Lee back next game, so We're excited about that. That will solve some problems, but Lee doesn't handle the ball a whole lot against the press, so we got to solve some of those other issues as well.
You mentioned pace of the game. It seemed like you did a good job when you were able to attack it, getting it down court quickly. West Virginia wasn't able to trap, put the pressure on in the backcourt. Is it then difficult, though? You say, hey, you want to push it, see if you get something there, but then get back out and run your offense so that you're not rushed?
Yeah, there's that balance that you got to find, and when you're able to find it in your attack, then it's really good. When I talk about survival mode, we felt like we would break the press on one side, but then everybody else would just almost relax, and we did not want to give what we call a free press, where you get all the advantages, but we don't attack you. And so, we just didn't attack it as well as I would have liked. Once again, there were moments where we did, but then the critical mistakes that we made came in some critical points. We got it to single digits, had the big turnover on the rebound. I mean, there were opportunities for us, and we just didn't take advantage of it.
Coach, K-State, Baylor, Utah, WVU, TCU, I don't know, 6 teams that are all kind of, can you pick a winner out of any of those 6? I mean, what are we looking for here at this, last couple weeks here?
Well, it felt like a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, anybody within a game at this point was could vie for a conference championship. I felt like anybody within a game, and I haven't looked far enough to see people's schedules or anything like that. But I think when you get down to 3 games left, if you're within a game, then you've got an opportunity. So I think we've got that opportunity. We've got a couple home games coming up, and but I think that group. I don't know the exact records of everybody, but there's a lot to play for right now, right? There's conference tournament seeds, there's top 16 seeds. There's a lot to play for, and that particular group you mentioned has a lot to play for right now.
Anything else for Coach Mittie? All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.